Guess what? I'm here today to tell you about another new small crossover SUV. I've been doing that quite often because these are the type of vehicles that consumers are buying more and more of. And admittedly, some can be a little dull. But today I am a little excited with this 2020 Mazda CX-30 because it's got a lot of things going for it. For starters, it's a looker. Slotting in between the CX-3 and CX-5 in Mazda's SUV lineup, the CX-30 wears the latest, more mature take on the company's Kodo design language. Like the Mazda 3 sedan and hatchback that were new last year, the flowing lines are clean, sporty, and just attractive. Also like the Mazda 3, the CX-30's interior deserves high praise for its simple but stylish and intuitive layout and luxury-level materials that's truly impressive to see in this class. Major touch points are wrapped, padded, and stitched, and the plastics are finished nicely. The front seats have support in all the right places for long drives and hold onto you through turns. Then there's utility, with 20.2 cubic feet of cargo carrying space in the trunk area, with more on offer if you fold the back seats down. Front seat space is fine for adults, but the rears aren't super spacious. A couple adults back there is fine with enough legroom. 3, on the other hand, wouldn't be as pleasant. The tech menu, it's quite substantial. A Mazda Connect system handles infotainment with an 8.8-inch display, which isn't a touchscreen. Instead, controls fall to a center console dial that's flanked by a couple hard buttons to control navigation, a Bose audio system, Bluetooth, and both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Not having a touchscreen does mean there's a bit of a steeper learning curve to efficiently work through Mazda Connect, and entering destinations into the navigation system does take a bit more time. Another downer, there's only 2 USB ports in here, both of them up front, none of them within easy reach to anyone on the back. But if you need another power option, Mazda does offer a wireless charge pad. Standard safety tech includes adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with auto braking, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, and blind spot monitoring. This premium package takes things one step further with a head-up display and rear cross traffic alert. Getting to the dynamic bits of the CX-30, power comes from a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, making 186 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque. That gets routed to the wheels through a 6-speed automatic transmission. The EPA says it covers 25 miles per gallon in the city and 32 miles per gallon on the highway, which I believe is accurate because I observed 26 miles per gallon in mostly city driving. The power figures are stout for the class, but I have to say it does feel a tad sluggish off the line. The remedy for that is punching up sport mode for much peppier launches and sees the trans hang on to gears a little longer for, well, a sportier experience. The suspension is tuned wonderfully. It's compliant and quiet for normal driving, and then it keeps things composed when you fling it around. Steering is lightly weighted, but response is sharp and made better by a G-Vectoring Control Plus system. How does it do that? It reduces engine torque to the front wheels ever so slightly when you begin to dial in steering input to load up the front tires for more grip on quarter entry. Everything together, the drivetrain in sport mode, suspension, G-Vectoring, steering response, and strong brakes equals a small crossover that's truly entertaining to wheel around on back roads. And that's something you can't say about the competition like the Honda HR-V, Nissan Rogue Sport, and Subaru Crosstrek. You just can't. The 2020 Mazda CX-30 begins at $21,900 with front-wheel drive. Equipping all-wheel drive tacks on an additional $1,400. This range-topping all-wheel drive premium package here is, of course, more, beginning at $29,600. That's a smidge more expensive than a comparably equipped HR-V and Crosstrek, but in line with the Rogue Sport. Given the choice between all those, the Mazda is the clear winner to me for its looks, a near luxury interior, and most importantly, with how fun it is behind the wheel.